Hello everybody, welcome to DJSTUFF channel, DJSTUFF videos. Today I'm going to introduce to you the Denon DJ AC5000. It's 5000 Prime. It's the live player of Denon DJ, and it's a very good surprise because every people who read the information about player 6 months ago know about the configuration, functions, etc. But there is another good stuff. It's the finish of the player with good aluminum, etc. It's very beautiful player. So we are going to see every aspect of the screen, and after we will go around the jog and the functionality of the player. With this player, you can play track into your USB drive or SD card drive. I think you can also play track, but it will be announced in a new next release of Engine Prime, that you can take your track into your computer directly, not in a SD card or on a USB drive. I think it's possible, but for now, what is known is that you can, in next 1 month, it will be totally plug and play for Serato DJ to control the software. So today you can access to your track with a USB drive, SD card. You can put some track directly into your USB drive without analyzing them with Engine Prime. You can download it in their website. You can just search in Google Engine Prime, and you will have the software. You can download the software there. So the way is, you have tracks into your hard drive into your computer. You put it on or iTunes Media if you want. You put into Engine Prime. You can put some loops, some audio cues, etc. And after you load, you put in USB drive, and you put your USB drive on the AC5000, and you can play your music. But you can put directly tracks, and you can, like here with folder, you can directly analyze. When you touch the screen like that, you can load or prepare, so analyze the track into your player. It's possible. But the better way to use this player is to analyze and prepare your music into your computer and put it in your USB drive and put it in the SC5000. So you have a different menu on your screen. First, you can choose the source, so USB, SD, or network in the future for network. You have different views, so track view or navigation view. You have multiple player because it's the in French we call it cerise sur le gâteau. I don't know in English, but it's a very big surprise because you have 2 decks in one player. So you can buy one mixer and two players, and you will have four player in without computer, directory on the fly, etc. So you have player A and player B. You can choose different color if you don't want to forget your way. Between player A and player B is just here with shortcuts. You will have different shortcut to choose different function, like layer color, like I said, or choose the quantification of your here quantize function here. So you can choose 1/8, 1/4, a quarter, half, 1 bit, or 4 bit. Sync mode, you can sync by bar, beat, or tempo. the screen brightness, and the number of the player. So in the navigation mode in your browser, you can browse by create folder like you have done in your computer, in Engine Prime in your computer, or by history, or by preparation into the player, or by folder, or with search. The search function, you can search by artist, album, BPM key, and you can also in the preferences make different how can I say tolerance, if you want, with key filter, BPM range, BPM filter. So you can say if you want to have the strictly the same BPM, or 1%, 2%, etc. And when you are in a create of your playlist, etc., you can also sort by how to say, you can sort like you have done in your computer here, like you can sort by artist. It's the same, so it's not you can sort by chronologic name, so it's just number. It's so you can 44, 46, 48, etc. Sort by key or sort by BPM, so you will have a little BPM in the top and big BPM on the bottom. And when you have the track you want, you choose it with your finger or with the knob here, and you can play it like that. So when you have when you are in the track view, you have the name of your track. You can put quantize or not, continue or not. You will have the value of your BPM key and the master tempo, the key lock, if you need it or not. You have the value here changing with the pitch. It's normal, but you have the value in the beginning here. You have the percentage of your pitch maximum here, so you have I think 4%, 8, 10, 20, 50, and 100 full. And the pitch is have a correction of the key if you want or if you don't want. Without, the key will change, and with, you will maintain the value of the key. You have your waveform with a zoom. You can zoom like that. The green into the waveform can be changed if you have any problem. You push a long push here and you have some information back. You can close the menu, or you can reset and move the grid left to right if you need it. I'm going to zoom and check if it's okay. Okay. Or you can make a half BPM or BPM X2. Okay, so it's for the waveform. You have minute, seconds, etc. You have the value of the loop mode. Loop can be manual, automatic, with different you can with different possibilities to do that. So we will go after to see how we can do that. You have the value of the odd cue here. It can be Q1, Q2, etc. But you can name it on your desktop with you can make intro, you can make drop, synth, etc. here. and you have the two waveform. On the bottom you have the waveform of your deck, your actual deck, so it's A, but if you turn on B, you have the B1 in the bottom, and the other one is here. And you can, in your actual track, you can search into the waveform like that. But if you're playing the track, you have, look, you have to stop the music and push the screen. I think it's okay for the screen, so we are going to see the different manner to make a loop. So you can make a manual loop in and out, in, out. But you can also choose a value here or here and push the button. And the other way to do a loop is to push on loop mode here, to have the green mode, and you have the repetition here with an auto loop. So I can make 4, 16, 2, half, etc, etc. So it's the three way to make a loop. When you are in loop mode like that, or 4-bit if you want, you can move the loop with the shift mode. Etc, etc. Move left to right. You have sensor and reverse. Reverse, we are reverse the music until you push another time, and sensor is just a reverse, and your music still play inside. So when you release the sensor, you will be at the same time if you don't make a sensor. It's like sleep mode, we will see after. So you make a function, but the music still playing in the back of the track. Track skip, your last track or next track. Beat jump. Beat jump is this function allow you to jump in the left or jump in the right with the same value of your loop. If you have 4 beat, you will make 4 beat. Look, 4, 4, 4. But if you make 64, you will have a big jump. And it's fun to make this jump with like that. Etc, etc. Cue, play, pause. You know what it is. You have the possibility to have a break when you pause the player. You can make it longer like that or shorter like that, and it's better to play with sleep mode. The same thing as sensor. If you make a break, you have the music still play in the back. Etc, etc. You have the wheel adjust, so you can have very light, very long, no strength into the jog, or very heavy. The platter can be with vinyl mode or not. Without, you have bending on the coral here, bending on the platter, and with vinyl you have bending, acceleration, deceleration with coral, but scratch into the platter, and you have your pitch bend here to make the bending here. I think it's all for those functions, and we go here on the bottom of the player. So you have out cues, you have 8 out cues, you can choose where you want. You can make it without quantize or with quantize. If you have quantize, I'm going to replace my waveform. I think it's not, yeah, it's not very good like that. So check, up. I will be okay now. I'm going to erase all my old cue and put it here, so it will be better. Okay, so you can make without quantize, so it will be not contained into a beat, so you can make this. Like you want, or if you use quantize, it will be with the value of the quantize. So if I put 1 bit, it will be always 1 bit, or half, or quarter, etc, etc. But you can deselect it. So 8, and you can erase it with shift mode. After the loop mode, you can put some loop wherever you want. So if you make the second function here, you can put like 8 bits, return here and save here, or half bit and save here, and you will have this loop 8, or this loop, this one, or this one, and you can erase with shift. Roll with roll, you will have those beats here, so 2, 1, 1T, half, half T, quarter T, and 1.8. The roll is like a loop, but the difference is that your track is playing on the back. You can do what you want. You see, your track is playing in the back. Etc, etc. Slicer mode. Slicer mode, you have 2 modes. You have normal mode, 8 beats, and after 8 other beat, etc. Or second mode, you have the same 8-bit loop and you jump on it. So first mode 8-bit and another 8-bit, etc. And you have a repetition, and you can change the repetition with those 2 buttons. and it's the same thing if you have this mode. And I'm going to half, quarter, like you want. So like I said in the beginning of the video, you have physically 2 decks into this player. So you can easily play a first track on the deck A and put a second track in the deck B and have with 2 players 4 deck, 4 physical deck, no computer needing, and sync it. If I move the pitch of the first one, you have the second one. The same thing. So let's move to the connection. On the front you have, with a great LED to see very good the connectic, the SD card and USB 1. And in the bottom you will have your power supply, Kensington port, on off, the Ethernet RG45 for 3 units to share one USB drive and share the information of BPM, etc., grid, etc. The USB out here for sound card and to guide software, like Serato, like I said, in 1 month, and other USB drive here to put 2 or 3 USB key, remote mode for the start, etc., digital out A/B, analog out B in A. So it was the Denon DJ SC5000 Prime, the last multimedia player of Denon. Thank you for watching this video. Like every time, if you have any question, feel free to ask under the video or by mail, like you want. Thank you for watching this one, and see you for another content. Take care. Bye bye.